Good morning. I believe it's 9 o'clock, so we'll get everything going now. Notice hereby given a regular meeting of the Commissioners Court of Titus County, Texas will be on May the 13th here at 9 o'clock here at the Titus County Courthouse. And we'll start with our invocation. Mr. Parker.
Heavenly Father, Lord, as you come to you, thank you, Lord, for all you do for us. Lord, I just thank you for our county, and Lord, I just ask you just to be with us as we try to do what's right for the county and for all the citizens in Titus County. Lord, I just thank you for all you do for us. Ask you just to be with our servant men and women, bring them home safely to us, Lord. And Lord, just go with us now and give us voice faith. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Number 1, public comments and request of information on non-agenda items in accordance with Section 551.042 of the Texas Open Meetings Act. I believe we have one that's wanting to speak. Mr. Scoggins, there he is.
Morning, Judge.
Morning.
I'm Terry Scoggins, CEO of the hospital. Last week was Nurses Week. This week is Hospital Week. Next week is EMS Week. So I've been up serving tacos out in the mist this morning to our team. I want to thank the judge and the commissioners for their support of the health system. But here today I'm as a resident, 921 County Road 4840. The storms on April 26th were 20 years been here, worst I've ever seen. First time in my 20 years that we've owned that house that all 4 exits were blocked and we couldn't get out of our neighborhood for the first time. I just want to say thank you, Commissioner Parker, Jimmy. Just thank you for you and your staff and everybody else who helped that night. At 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 3 o'clock in the morning, the tractors were out clearing trees on our roads and putting things down so electricity people could get there to start working on it. But I've never seen the team work. They were out in the area by 11 o'clock that night and they worked all through the night. So on behalf of me, my wife, and my sons, I just want to say thank you to all of you and then everybody else who probably helped you that night because there were a lot of trucks driving all through that night. So just want to say thank you. Thanks, Judge.
Thank you, Terry, for coming. Hey.
I appreciate these other 3 guys that all come out and help. And we still haven't got it all cleaned up, and we're working on it. We've got the roads where they're passable now, but I just appreciate these other 3 guys helping me do what they did that night.
Well, we've come together as a team, it seems like, and I do want to give all of them kudos. They were working till 4 or 5 in the morning, and then back up the next morning again and back at it. I know some of the other things have fallen behind, but the storm has thrown a lot of things behind, and I appreciate everybody being patient with them. Also, I want to give a little shout out to Bowie Cass, Mr. Russell and them. We had someone out in Dana's deal that had a baby, premature baby, needed oxygen, needed electricity. Dana made a phone call and they got right there. That's the good part about living in Titus County and knowing all our people around us, and we're here for each other. And so thank you for coming today, Terry. Number 2, consider and possibly approve the minutes from the January 24th emergency meeting of the Commissioners Court. Make a motion by Commissioner Applewhite to approve those.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Parchman. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Carried unanimously. Number 3, consider and possibly approve the minutes from the April 22nd, 2024 special meeting of the Commissioners Court.
I'll make a motion to approve.
We've got a motion made by Commissioner Mitchell to approve those. Second by Commissioner Parker. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Number 4, recognizing the achievement of the Girl Scouts Gold Award for the 2023-24 to Taylor Collins with possible action. Taylor is here today. We've already got our picture made. Taylor, if you want to come right up here, I'm going to present this to you. She did a whole lot of hard work, and this is mostly on all the selling. Did it tell you how much you sold, or just a gold is what makes you to get to the gold record? It says you were the gold, made it to the gold award. What put you at a gold award? Well, great. Well, we're glad to have you here today. This is an award from all of us here at the Commissioners Court, and thank you for coming, and thank you for the short notice. We were trying hard to get a hold of you, and glad that you could make it today, and thank you for your hard work with the Girl Scouts and all that you've done for us. Thank you. Number 5, recognizing achievements of the Harts Bluff 2024 medalist Alexis Gonzalez in the 2A state track meet with possible action. Coach, would you like to come up and speak just a little bit about her accomplishment? We've got a Girl Scout here with a gold award. We've got a young lady here that's a state champion, and we've got one. There's going to be a microphone right here so everybody else can hear you. We're proud of these people in our community. It doesn't happen just every day. This is a big, big accomplishment, and for people to not think it's not is crazy. Back when I ran these times, 42 or something would win the state championship in the relay. That wouldn't even got you on the medal stand this year. Texas is unbelievable. I know we say we're biggest and the best, but we've got 2 of the best in the state with us today, and proud to have them here. Coach, if you'll speak a little bit about it.
Yeah, so Alexis came in with the 7th out of 9th best height entering the state meet. So we were looking to do our best to make the podium and set her up for successful junior and senior year. She's only a sophomore, and we just had our sights set on get some experience here, her first time of the state meet, but she just was mentally tougher than the others. The conditions weren't great. It was wet and windy and rainy, and she just overcame all that. Some of the others weren't having good days, but she put it all aside, and she PR'd 3 times on her way to taking a gold medal at 5'6", which if you go across all divisions, she would podium in just about every single one of them 1A through 6A in the girls division, which is very impressive. Last year, she placed 3rd at regionals, narrowly missing the state meet. As a freshman, that's still a big deal. But we're incredibly proud of her. She's doing a great job, and she's making us very proud, and we're excited to defend her state title the next 2 years.
Alexa, if you'd like to come up, we're awful proud of you. Like I said, you don't have a state champion in our courtroom every day, and we're glad that you're here with us. Number 6, recognizing achievement of the Mount Pleasant 2024 medalist Dylan Bennett in the Class 5A state track meet in the 100-meter dash. Coach, would you like to come up and say a few words? I've got a few things on Dylan. One of the more important things that I want to mention today is that Dylan has signed a full ride scholarship with University of Texas at Tyler to run track for them. We're super proud of our athletes, but to go on and get that next level and get that degree, we're super proud of that as well. And I'm going to let Coach speak a little bit about you. He knows all the ins and outs, but you don't get to state and get second in the state. That's amazing. We're proud for you. Coach?
He's also a member of the 800 relay that also was at state, and obviously the 800 relay didn't do as good, otherwise they'd be here. But right after he ran the 100, he had to go right back and run the 800 relay, which is impressive enough. And Dylan has won every meet that he's running this year except for the one that gets you to state. He got second, and then he came back at state and beat the kid that beat him in the regional finals, which is impressive. Dylan's best time this year, 10.3. Which if y'all follow track is phenomenal. And like the coach said earlier, the weather was atrocious on Friday. It was raining early in the morning. It was a little cooler, so Dylan ended up running a 10.5, which was good enough for second place, and we'll take that.
And Dylan, you get that speed from this coach or Coach Cluley?
It's all natural.
Dylan was also on our football team here this year, and was a unanimous first team all-district wide receiver as well. He's a leader on the field, but leader in the community as well. Dylan, if you'd like to come on up, I appreciate you. With all these champions in the room, it's kind of hard to compete. So But thank y'all for coming. Thank you, parents, for coming today, and supporters, coaches. We appreciate all y'all do in the track and field, in our high schools, and in our education programs around Titus County. We appreciate all of y'all and all your hard work. All right, number 7, consider the Soil and Water Stewardship Week proclamation with possible action. And we had them here a couple weeks ago and didn't have them on the agenda, but we've got that here today. I don't see Tracy here today. Couldn't make it today. But we are going to proclaim this as April the 28th through May the 5th as Texas Soil and Water Stewardship Week. And so we've got a little award for them, and we'll get that to them as well. Number 8, consider and possibly approve the plat of proposed housing development located on County Road 1612, submitted by Anthony Cooper. Jeff, is that in?
That's in my district right there, and I have looked it over, and I'm fine with everything. So I make a motion that we approve this.
Also, Mr. Bain's not here today. He's on vacation, but he's also went over all the plat, and he's good with all that. So we're just waiting on approval from us now. So. Jeff, you going to make a motion for that?
I make a motion we approve this.
Got a motion made by Commissioner Parcherman and seconded by Commissioner Applewhite. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Carried unanimously. Number 9, consider and possibly approve the purchase of a 2022 Ford F-350 DRW from Bill Adams Enterprises for $90,316.98. And this is shared equipment by all the commissioners. I think we had this already on there. Couldn't get a truck, finally got a truck. And is that just a little bit over what we had originally thought? Okay.
But it's been so hard to try to find one that finally we got one that's going to be the best in the shop.
And this is a shop truck, correct? Okay.
It's a mechanic shop truck. They put their welding machine, all that on there. It's stacked all over.
Ready to go.
It services all of our
All
equipment
four.
in the field.
Okay. All right. Got a motion made by Commissioner Applewhite to approve the purchase of this truck.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Mitchell. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? That'll carry unanimously. Number 10, consider and possibly approve the purchase of a new 2025 Chevrolet 3500 from Buy Board quote number 724-23 for $45,825, and that's for precinct 4. Jimmy?
Yeah, this truck we used is a patch truck. We got a double head, we pulled the double head off of our old truck, and we've already been approved to salvage both of those, both of them in 1996 models, I think it is. And we're beginning to spend a whole bunch of money on them, so we decided we could get this one. We got one of our past trucks that's an old fire truck that it's still good, so this one here needed to be replaced, so that's what it's for.
Got a motion made by Commissioner Parker to approve the 2025 Chevrolet 3500 truck from Buy Board.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Applewhite. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Number 11, consider and possibly approve the executing of the request access agreement form from Optimum to provide broadband communication service to the county maintenance barn for $1,883 in addition to the internet and phone package. And that phone package will get our phone bill down to $163.95 a month. I know that seems a little high there on the 1883, but I want to do a little explaining on that. Our bill up there, Mr. Cates come to me, Jeff, and I want to appreciate him for coming to me and speaking with me about it. He's not here today, but our phone bill and internet up there was costing us a little over $800 a month. And he came and with AT&T, he's got us talk with Optimum about bringing that the internet up there to us so that we can do that. And I have spoke with Callie and them and Ms. Rollins down at the Ag Building and going to work something out with them on theirs. Even if we whatever we have to do on that, we're still going to come out in a better spot and can have that paid for in just a few months with the savings on the phone lines. So, got a motion made by Commissioner Applewhite to approve that. Second by Commissioner Parker. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carried unanimously. Number 12, consider possibly approve the tax-exempt bonds to be issued on behalf of Republic Services Incorporated. One of y'all want to?
Good morning, Judge and Commissioners. Lee McCormick with Community Development Associates. I'm the municipal advisor to the Mission Economic Development Corporation. And joining me today is Mike Sandifer from Republic Services Local Operations. We're here today requesting approval of an order related to Republic Service issuing tax-exempt bonds through the Mission Economic Development Corporation. This is similar to an order that was approved by Commissioners Court back in 2020, and the purpose for the approval is to meet certain federal and state requirements for them to qualify these bonds as tax-exempt, so they have a lower cost of capital when they're developing their landfill. The project itself relates to 8 of Republic Services facilities around the state, so this is one of 8 approvals they're getting for this project. The total amount is not to exceed $133 million for all 8 projects, with up to $10 million being used for the Pleasant Oaks landfill here in Mount Pleasant over the next 3 years, so that's the maximum amount. It can only be used for currently permitted acreage, so it's not for any expansion that's not currently permitted over the next 3 years. A public hearing was held on April 17th, telephonic public hearing. There were no comments received. As before, there is no risk, no liability to Titus County or Mount Pleasant with regards to approval of this order. It won't affect the county's bonding capacity or rating. This is a conduit financing, so everything relates to Republic Services versus Titus County or the Mission Economic Development Corporation.
So basically, it's just an all win-win situation for us. We're going to get some up to $10 million in more stuff at Pleasant.
That's correct. Yep. It'll be up to $10 million of development at the landfill, which is obviously local jobs for local contractors in doing that service. And it also helps Republic keep disposal rates down long term, because obviously when they can save money on their financing costs of development landfill, it allows them to provide lower costs to the residents.
Outstanding. Appreciate you coming today and explaining that to us. Anybody got any questions on that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Got a motion made by Commissioner Applewhite to approve the bonding of Republic Services.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Mitchell. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carries unanimously. Number 13, considering going from 40 miles an hour to 25 miles an hour on County Road 2930, and that's in the Hopes Landing with possible action. And this is in Commissioner Mitchell's precinct.
Yes, I've had a lot of requests from them throughout the whole neighborhood that, I mean, everybody just flies through and they just want to slow everybody down until they get on the highway and keep from injuring kids, because there are kids and everything that plays, and the whole road would just be 25 miles an hour.
I think we've brought this to court before, just didn't do any action on it. And Sheriff, correct me if I'm wrong. If we don't make an action on it, it doesn't matter what those signs say. There's nothing y'all can do about it. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, they put up signs, but they never went to court with it.
Right.
They didn't put up signs. My predecessor put up signs, but it never was in court. So we just want to make it legal where you can slow people.
So they can slow it down a little bit.
I make a motion to change the speed limit sign.
We got a motion made by Commissioner Mitchell to reduce the speed limit from 40 miles to 25 miles an hour on County Road 2930 in Hopes Landing.
Second.
Got a second by Commissioner Parchman. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Carry unanimously. Number 14, consider and possibly approve the Titus County policy on grant funding positions. Ms. Dana?
I'm just asking that y'all approve this policy that I sent to you guys. It goes with the disclaimer that y'all approved in court.
That's with a disclaimer. In case the funding goes away, then those jobs go away as well, and the county's not on the hook for those. Got a motion made by Commissioner Parker to approve those.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Mitchell. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Carries unanimously. Number 15, approve the oral and written reports of the county officials.
Make a motion, we approve those reports.
Got a motion made by Commissioner Parchman to approve those.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Mitchell. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carries unanimously. Number 16, consider and possibly accept the treasurer's report as a matter of record.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
Got a motion made by Commissioner Mitchell to accept that. Second by Commissioner Parker. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? That'll carry unanimously. Number 17, approve budgeted amendments. Ms. Nanette?
We have 3 budget amendments. The first one is 2024-16. That's to move capital outlay for Precinct 1, in order to purchase an automobile for Precinct 4, the automobile that was placed on the agenda, and also to move some road material money that he had to offset the expenditure of the truck. There's also a contingency. We had to move $10,000 to our scale in order for the septic system repair. And then there was an office supply move that was requested from Fund 36 in order to buy some new sleeves. They just did a line item transfer on that.
Hold up just a second on this other one. I want to thank all y'all for coming. We appreciate y'all taking time out of your day to be here. Thank y'all so much. Congratulations. We look forward to 2 more years. Sorry about that, Nanette.
Okay, the second budget amendment is 2024-17. This is in review of the DA forfeiture fund. It was determined that we needed to do some adjustments to some of the funding that was done. So there is a line item to zero out the DA forfeiture and Department 476, and all salary funds will be not commingled with the county's department and will be set up in their own Department 477 and will be paid through that moving forward. There's also a transfer that was requested by the DA's office for $12,000 to be added in addition to the funds already needed in order to meet that salary requirement, and those funds will be set up, and that request was brought to our office on April the 21st in the amount of $12,000.
Ms. Nanette, can I ask a question about that while we're still on the subject?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what me and you got the ruling on that we were asking the DA the other day about. And my understanding, and from what I got from the Attorney General's office, I just want to make a record of it, that it does say that if they're not on the ballot or they're lame duck running, that they do not have the control over those funds. I have called in Mr. Bailey, which will be our next DA, and asked him, and he is okay with that. Before we voted on that and okayed it, that's what I wanted to know. I wanted to make sure that he was okay with it, because he's the one that will be handling that office, and I wanted to make sure that we were all in good standings with it in case that does come back. If it does come back, we're not here to call the balls and strikes on that. If it does come back, that's not us, that's the DA that had done that. Is that we on the same page?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's why we've isolated these funds to be ran through an individual department. They will not be commingled with the county funds, and if for any reason in the future these funds are not applicable to pay the salaries, such as the grant funds, then that will be determined by the county whether they choose to pick that up or whether that's omitted. That will be up to the court at that time.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. There's one more budget amendment, that's 2024-18. At the time of SB 22, back in the summer when we were doing the budgeting for all of the departments that was applicable to, the auditor's office was not aware whether or not health benefits would be covered by those funds for any newly added positions. Therefore, we put a contingency in each of those departments to offset that if necessary. The new ruling that has come down says that insurance benefits will be covered on any new positions. Therefore, we're going to be moving that money back to the contingency. Therefore, it could be used for any special needs project that the county has moving forward through this fiscal year.
Thank you.
I make a motion to approve the budget amendments.
Got a motion made by Commissioner Mitchell to approve those budgeted amendments.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Parchman. All those in favor? All those opposed? Will carry unanimously. Number 18, sign pay orders and approve the payments. Commissioner Parker makes a motion to pay those orders and approve the payments. Second by Commissioner Applewhite. All those in favor? All those opposed? Carries unanimously. Number 19, closing comments. Jeff, you have anything today?
No, none down here.
You go there.
No.
Just ask the residents of Precinct 3 that we are trying to get the roads and stuff, but as far as the rain and stuff that holds us back, we'll get going as soon as we can and try to get some stuff done.
I'd like to reiterate the same thing that I said a while ago. We do still have a lot of trees down and still have some going out 3 times this week to get some out of the road. And I ask the folks to be patient with us while we're trying to get things done. I know the roads are getting bad places, but we did pull out the trees Thursday and done some patchwork and some culverts to try to wash out on the snow. We did do that, so, but I do appreciate all the help that everybody did.
I'd like to see that once again, and I said it when Terry was speaking with our commissioners, how they come together and work together. I also want to give a shout out to our EMC, Jerry Ward. They come from Monticello all the way over there to help us, and they had to cut their way out of over there. A lot of high lines and stuff down. Some of those trees they couldn't move till the high lines got there. I think everything went well. We communicated well. We're still working on some more communication so that we can get it there quicker and help each other. But like I said, I want the citizens to realize we do know that the roads are bad. We have an unprecedented amount of water this year to start with. The trees are falling daily. So please consider these commissioners. They're working hard for you, and honey goes a lot easier with honey to talk to these commissioners than it is to talk bad to them and try to get something done. So I do appreciate all y'all's work. That being said, I'll entertain.
Please don't drive under a tree or near a tree that's a power line, because it could really cause a lot of injuries. And just just turn around. Don't go to it. I seen the other night, a guy who was a tree leaning over the road. Got halfway up the tree, highline wire on his truck. You don't know if these things are dead or alive. I just need to watch them. Best thing is to turn around. See power lines over around people that turn.
Appreciate it. With that being said, I'll
make a motion to adjourn.
got a motion made to adjourn by Commissioner Mitchell. Second by Commissioner Parchman. All those in favor? Adjourned at 9:27.